Do you realize what has just happened? We're about to hunker down in Broken Railroad for a little while, and when we emerge, we'll be nearly fully equipped to take on most of the rest of Bear Island. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. Yeah, I'm kind of beside myself right now. We are pretty tired, but now that we're inside, I'm going to step right back outside. Because it is nice and calm. First thing I'm going to do as I begin this episode is we're going to step over here and grab a little shell casing that I left behind when taking a shot earlier. Is that a fresh animal kill? Yes, it is. Mine. Awesome. All right, now where did I take that shot? Is the question. I think if I stand up here, I should be able to see, hopefully, maybe not. Right, that's where I stepped up. About the middle of the last episode, I took a shot at a wolf from somewhere over here. And I feel like I should be able to find the cartridge a little bit more easily than this, but so far it's eluding me. Yeah, if I take a shot in this thick foliage, it gets problematic, as we saw in the Forlorn Muskeg. But I would like to just check very quickly for this, because once I've found this, I can rest easy. And we're going to go over to skin the moose, bring the hide in to start curing, and then we have meat to live on for days. We also have a fresh rabbit kill thanks to those wolves. So something we can do while we're here is not only get our moose hide situation settled, but we can also get rabbit skin mitts, which are an improvement over the mitts that we're currently wearing. Am I really not seeing this thing anywhere? It would help if I remember the exact spot from which I fired, which I really don't. Maybe I was a little bit farther that way. What would have been really cool is if I checked the episode before I started recording this one. That would have been smart, Hadrian. That would have been an inspired decision, but no. I have no idea where this damn thing is. At all. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to give up. It's just one cartridge. One cartridge case of many. And I'm sad that I forgot it, but I'm getting better about remembering them. And I don't like these wild cartridge chases. They drive me a little bananas. Let me step up here and look in the non-foliaged area just one more time, because these things are tiny, and I feel like they probably fade pretty quickly into the distance. Okay, that's enough. Enough of that. Maybe we'll get lucky and spot it elsewhere later. Or maybe I took the shot from another location. Like, no, I've already stepped over here, so I would have seen it. Alright, let's go get that moose hide. I've made you wait long enough. 3 minutes of me rambling about finding cartridges at the beginning of this episode is more than enough. We have a moose to skin. I haven't even checked the moose corpse yet. Carcass. Moose carcass. I haven't checked that yet. I will have to keep my head on a swivel for additional predators, but I killed the only wolves that I know to be in the area last episode. Alright, that's the deer, that's the moose. So there's a prop deer there as well. There might even be another dead bunny somewhere nearby, because I'm pretty sure they killed 2 last episode before I actually took the wolves down. I seem to recall. Alright, now, how long would it take to quarter this sumbitch? 2 hours? Do I have that much energy? I don't know. I'd be pretty tired by the time I got to 2 hours. I kind of feel like I want to take the hide, rest, and then come back for the meat a little bit later on. I can come back for the meat and guts later. Normally I'd quarter it, but we're dealing with intestinal parasites, and I'm already pretty tired because it's the end of the day. I want to get the hide in as soon as possible. Let's do that. The meat's not going anywhere. And at least this way we can get started. We're going to have to get some rest. But I wanted to get that thing skinned. Yeah, see, the amount of time it would have taken And then the exhaustion I would have felt lugging all that stuff across the ice here if I had quartered it. But we're going to cook up a bunch of the moose meat downstairs. Or rather, not downstairs. We can cook it up here. And there's lots of sticks around. So we are in a really, really good position, food-wise, for the foreseeable future. We are going to hunker down here for a bit. I might even let the entire moose hide cure period pass while we're staying here at the hunting lodge. And then, as I mentioned, we can just leave Broken Railroad nearly fully equipped. We'll be very well fed. We can probably get over intestinal parasites. Don't know if we'll stay that long, but we're already halfway there, right? Yeah. We're 5 of 10 days in. So if we were to let the entire moose hide cure, we would definitely be done with intestinal parasites too, and have food to last us the whole time because we just killed a frickin' moose. And a massive one at that, if you didn't notice. So let's go ahead and... I know that I can sleep as long as I need to. Discovered that recently, which is quite nice. Hey, I didn't see those before. A couple of rifle cartridges literally sitting on the ground. Nice. I guess I didn't look very closely because I was coming over here. I was excited to see the stove. There's really no food here, though. Yeah, I was a little frantic when I came in here before because I was hoping to find food very specifically. So I was looking for one particular type of item. So it might be worthwhile to give this another once-over. But for now, let's go ahead and just drop a couple things. Now, that stuff is still sitting there. I know that. And the coal will be handy for the fire. Absolutely. We're going to drop the fresh moose hide. I'm also going to go ahead and drop the 2 saplings. And we'll put them up here on... Come on now. There we go. On the mantle. Okay. That's curing. And now let's take a quick look at our friend the bunny that we picked up. Okay, so it's going to take 52 minutes to fully harvest this guy up. That's fine. Let me check my hunger real quick before I do that. Oh yeah, I'm totally fine. We are good. Sun's about to go down completely.
Tired.
Good timing. Okay, so now let's go ahead and drop the gut and the pelt. All right. This I can put up in a slightly more elevated spot so it's not just laying around disheveled. This place needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I imagine we'll break a lot of this stuff down before we leave. It's almost like a rug, isn't it? We could use it to cover the actual rug. But, all right, let's see. I've got some... I do have some... Oh, wait, no. Do I have coal in my inventory still? No. I don't. Oh, yes, there's the fur fire. I think there's coal underneath that. All right, let's see what food I have. I've got the... Yeah, I actually don't have any food to speak of. Didn't mean to drop that. What's going on there? So it might be worthwhile to go ahead and grab a few steaks tonight from the moose. I should have done that while I was skinning it, frankly. That sounded lovely. So now it's nice and dark. Let's just grab 2 steaks and cook them. By the time we harvest that much meat, go back to the cabin, to the hunting lodge, rather. To the lodge. Let's call it the lodge. Because that's what it is. It's not a cabin. It's a lodge. Then we should be pretty tired and ready to sleep. We'll probably be exhausted by that point because our intestinal parasite situation is driving us in that direction rather rapidly. Seems like a blizzard is on its way in and fast. We're still warm enough, so we'll have time to harvest this meat, but not much time beyond that. Hey, Moose. I'm back. I know I said I'd be back tomorrow, but I'm back tonight. You alright with that? You sure? All right, that's very considerate of you. Thank you. All right, 68% frozen. That's okay. We're just going to take, let's see, 18 minutes. Tell you what, let's go ahead and take half an hour worth. Nice and snowy here. Now, if there are other wolves nearby, I'm about to find out. And it wouldn't go too well.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, I can still sprint. Thank God. Interesting. What's going on with my tiredness? I should be exhausted. But I'm not. I can still sprint. This is odd. I'm a little disoriented on account of the snow and the darkness.
Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Yeah, I'm confused. What's going on? Is tiredness, is exhaustion bugged when you have intestinal parasites? Is that what's going on? Because that's what it seems like. Not quite sure what's happening. Not complaining though, because I was thinking I would have to just trudge across the entire thing, walking slowly, being scared of wolves. But I got to sprint. Oh, there we go. There it is. All right, that makes more sense. I'm not sure. Maybe you still have to exhaust an amount of stamina roughly equivalent to the amount that is being depleted or being prevented from replenishing. Maybe that's what it is. I can still hear there's bear crows. Makes me a little nervous. Okay. Now what do I have as far as wood? I don't have a lot, so we're going to have to break some stuff down in here. There's some planks on the ground. Alright, now I need light to do that. I think there's a crate over here. I think there is some coal on the ground that I can pick up, so tell you what. I will break down the crate, because that'll only take a second. I can just use my bare hands. Oh wow, I am not at all where I thought I was. Here's a crate. Yeah, I can give up 8 minutes of fuel, that's fine. Alright, that's 30 minutes of, like, guaranteed fire. Oh wow, starting to get real hungry. That's okay, I've got tea. We'll top off the calories.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
There's the fir firewood. Is there really no coal? Did I leave my coal at the... I must have left my coal at the bloody... Yeah, that's what I did. I left my coal at the garage. Dang. All right, well, let's get a stove. Let's get a fire going. We're gonna holster this. Gonna be cutting it kind of close here. No, I don't want to burn any of that. Tell you what, let's use one of our accelerant because we can.
Man, I could use a drink.
You will have one very soon.
Oh, right on.
Beautiful. All right, now let's go ahead and cook, first of all, some gamey rabbit meat, because that's just going to take 18 minutes. And then we will do this. Just kidding. We'll do this. Let me not accidentally left-click on anything here. All right, so we have more than enough time for all those to cook. We are going to be just fine. I will go ahead and get some water boiling there. All right, so let's pass time. And then we're going to eat the fresh rabbit, first and foremost. And then I can go ahead and put some more water on here. Now, I don't know that I'll have enough. So we got 1 hour and 47 minutes on the current fire. Hang on. 1 minute till melted. 17 minutes till boiled. I've got to wait till that boils at least. I know. I know you can. We're getting there. Let's just pass some time. And then you drink that. There we go. That's better. Now what we can do is fill this with water. These are going to be done in 34 minutes. There is one more crate. There are a couple of crates, but there's one over here that I can break down in 15. We're going to start losing some condition due to how tired we are, but I will live with it. And just make sure the fire can go for that long, and this should do us for the night. Easily. All right, that basically enabled us to have the snow completely melted and boiled, so we'll have some fresh water for the day tomorrow, and then it's just a matter of getting lots of cooking done. Guess we can pass time on the longest steak here. Okay. Let's eat the first 1,035 calories for one. It's beautiful. Okay, 49 minutes till that's boiled. Okay, got our cooked meat all sizzled. Let's go ahead and put the recycled can back there instead. And 47 minutes until that's boiled. Perfect. Yeah, I think I'll just pass the time on this. Let's drink it. I'm going to step outside and put this meat in the snow. Whoa, hello.
With this much gear.
Now I'm going to step outside. Ooh, yeah, you can tell I'm tired. We're going to put some stuff outside in the snow and then go upstairs, find a bed, and go to sleep. How much would it suck to get mauled by something right now? We just asked that question. Man, how are we 16 minutes into this episode already? Getting that started took a minute. Alright, let's go upstairs. I shouldn't have extinguished that. I can still kind of see, but let's get the lantern out. Or we can light a match. That too. No, not the flashlight. Not the flares. Lantern. There we go. There we go. I'm so freaking excited right now. Now we need to kill another rabbit if we're going to make those mitts. But that won't be difficult. We've got a revolver with plenty of ammunition. So that's going to happen too. There's lots of planks. Yeah, we have so much to do tomorrow. It's awesome. All right, let us sleep. Now, I think I'm okay parasites-wise. I'm going to wait till tomorrow. Let me go ahead and sleep for... Let's see. We're going to sleep for 12 hours. Let's see our life returning to us there quite nicely. And we should wake up. I'm hoping the weather's decent. 37 days, 14 hours, 36 minutes, midday. Does sound like it's a little windy outside. But that's okay. Now I'm carrying lots of stuff that I'm going to put right back down. Do I have the Mountaineer's rope on me right now, correct? Did I pick that up? Or no, I guess I didn't. I guess I did leave that on the ground, but I did pick up the Cowichan sweater. I need to repair that and figure out exactly how useful it is to me. Wait, no. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. 11 pounds of rope. So I'm going to go ahead and tie that off. We also need to... Do I have a steak on me or are they all outside? They're all outside. We'll eat another moose steak. Let's eat that. Much better. Let's eat that one too. And we've still got the entire moose carcass and its guts. I'm going to step over here and tie off the rope. Feels like 8 degrees. Maybe I'll just leave the rope by the rock for now, because the time it takes to tie off the rope is not insignificant. And I don't want to worry about that at present. Oh, let me not forget. That's our fresh round of antibiotics. There we go. 4 of 10 doses. Almost there. Well, kind of. We're just past halfway there. But I'm excited, so bear with me. Let's drop that. Much better. And we are cold. I'm kind of annoyed that we've got a blizzard at this exact moment, because I really want to harvest up that moose. But it's probably best to stay inside until it passes. I already looked through this completely. There's nothing in the back seat, nothing in the front, nothing on the... Yeah, we're fine. Nothing there. Yeah, let's just go back inside, and I guess we'll repair that Cowichan sweater. Can't read those books until the intestinal parasites have passed, but that's okay. That's just fine. We're going to chill here. This is a 54-minute repair, so perfect. All right, now that should give me a better idea of whether it's superior to something I'm wearing already. Ooh, it looks like it's gonna be. I'm fairly certain that it is. I'm just looking at the temperature stuff for now. We also have the option of making deerskin boots. We have new work boots at the moment. If I were to get the deer hide off that prop deer, we could start making some deerskin boots at the same time that we're getting those rabbit skin ready. And I'm kind of tempted to do that too. All right, let's go get the rest of that moose, shall we? Oh yeah, it's time. So much easier to see. Sorry, that was a very interestingly timed introduction to the episode, because there's a lot of excitement going into it. I know, like, yay, moose! But we were tired, it was the end of the day, and then we had a blizzard. Now we're 21 minutes in, and we're actually finally getting out to the moose. And we're going to take more of its meat at once. Yeah, we can take the guts and the hides off of some of these guys, and there will be additional rabbits in the area, I think. I still kind of want to look to see if there's one that I can pick up, like the one that I already did. But for now, I just want to focus on this big guy. All right, so lots of meat, like copious amounts. We're going to use the hatchet. I could light a fire by this guy. I think I'm just going to chop up the meat bit by bit. If I go 20 pounds at a time, that's an hour and 26 minutes, and it's going to burn 465 calories. Yeah, this would be 11 steaks for an hour and 30 minutes, and that's like a quarter of the moose. Good God almighty, this guy is massive. I could quarter it. It would take 2 hours, and I can move everything closer. It would burn 652 calories. Yeah, I'll just quarter it. Oh, it's more than 50% frozen. Never mind, not going to quarter it. Forget it. Yeah, I could light a fire and unfreeze it, but we're going to do this one piece at a time. We still have plenty that we can do with 22 pounds of meat. All right, now as I said, if there are other predators nearby, we're about to find out. Because now we're carrying a much greater amount of meat than we were a moment ago. And they smell it. Thankfully, the bear cannot climb cliffs.
The bag is getting too heavy to carry.
It can climb trees, but it can't climb cliffs. And there are, of course, still cattails to be picked on this pond as well. I haven't forgotten about that. I'm pretty much just ignoring them because moose. Much more excited about the moose than any cattails. Let's just say that. I'm very excited to be done with intestinal parasites. And we will definitely fill our time, once the moose is cooked up, we'll be filling our time with some hunting activities, getting everything we need, deer-wise, rabbit-wise. We're going to leave here with some really good gear. It's just the mode of the series is going to change for a bit. We're going to be more stationary, less nomadic. Primarily because we have to wait for the moose hide to cure. It takes 10 days. It takes a long time. But I want to have it as soon as possible, so the meat is going to allow us to live. All right. I need to cook 4 at a time. Okay, so there's 4. Let's go back inside. Now there's lots of wooden stuff in here that can be chopped up. Like so much. But we're also almost out of daylight, so let me try and be efficient with this. Because different items have different chop-up times. Yeah, 30 minutes for 6 planks here. We're going to do that. Need to keep an eye on my hatchet's strength as well. Yep, there's another 6 planks there. 6 pieces of reclaimed wood, rather. I think there's even more planks right here. Yep. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay. Yeah, there's planks everywhere, so now we can start cooking properly.
Carry this load for much longer.
That's Jennifer. Jennifer. We are literally putting it into a stove right now. Calm down. You'll be okay. I promise. We're going to get you to 100 days. Just you wait. Just you wait. Whoa. That didn't last long at all. Wonder why that is. All right, let's go ahead and, first of all, I do want more water boiling. Thank God for the radial. Remember the days before the radial? I barely do. All right, so that's going to take about an hour now. That's not going to take an hour, so... I shouldn't have done that. Because now I have to babysit that one. What I should do is, with every hour, I should go out and get more moose meat and then come back. That would be a really efficient way to do it. The most efficient way would be to have a fire thawing the carcass and then just quarter it and bring it back. But I don't trust the weather to keep the fire going that long up here. We're getting a little bit later in the game calendar. We are at, let's double check. Yeah, we're at 37 days. Why is this showing? That's not true. Oh, it's because I've played pretty much only in custom since... That's still weird. I should see more data than this. Well, okay. I do play pretty exclusively in custom for reasons that I know you guys understand. Let's go ahead and just pass the time on this. I'm going to drink that. Needed water anyway. It's fine by me. All right, 18 minutes until melted. Those are almost ready. I'm not going to go get a lot of moose meat, but I'm going to go get a little bit more. Because I want to pass the time as effectively as possible here. And we should come back to some fully cooked. Or one thing I could do, I could get the hide off this deer and start it curing. That could be a good idea. How long would that take? It's frozen, so yeah. 45 minutes? I don't know if I have... Oh, wait, no. 30 minutes. Perfect.
It's getting dark out here.
All right, let's go back. The water should be boiling, but it wouldn't have boiled off yet in the quantity that we had it sitting. Yeah, we're going to be just fine for the next series of days. And I would imagine within the next episode, 2 tops, we will have passed enough time to get through the intestinal parasites, which means I can then read the book that I have handy, which is a beautiful thing. Oh, it's still... Okay, cool. All right, so these are cooked. Let me go ahead and step over here. I'm going to drop the deer hide. And then grab some more steaks for the fire. Because that fire is going to last a good while. Probably shouldn't have piled all of the wood on there right now, but that's what I did, so. 4, perfect. And then tell you what, let's get a 5th. Because I'm not going to use that spot for the can.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Also need to be sure not to put one down that doesn't need to be cooked. That would be rather annoying. Pick up the recycled can. Good. All right, 60 minutes till boiled. There's that. It's a beautiful thing. We're going to be well taken care of while here. Okay, well, we're about 30 minutes into this episode. So while these are sizzling right here, I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode. In the next one, we are going to be cooking lots and lots of moose meat. Hopefully get through most of it. We'll see. It depends on the weather. But we will also be making a lot of progress on getting rid of our intestinal parasites and hopefully doing some hunting around the same time. I would like to kill at least one other deer, a couple of bunnies, just to have what I need in order to make the deerskin boots and the... We don't need deerskin pants. The gear that we have is fine. But deerskin boots would definitely be an improvement, and rabbit skin mitts would be amazing. So I'm going to try and multitask a little bit. We'll see how that goes. But for now, I will leave this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.